Hi, welcome back to another video, guys. We're actually riding in the... What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Yeah, wouldn't be a ROKYT video with at least one person trying to kill me. But yeah, today we're going to be talking a little about Gixxer Brah. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's basically... Hello there. His thing is basically just riding really fast and, you know, getting some absolutely crazy footage out of it. Which all you have to do is just check out one of his videos and you will be getting goosebumps the whole time. Now, I know he has quite a rabid fan base, so I'm just going to start this video off by saying that this is not an attack on him at all. I don't hate the guy. I don't know the guy. So yeah, I'm not here to say the good lord's, the good brahs name in vain. Recently, he made a video. The title of it was going from Colorado Springs to Denver in 20 minutes. I think that's what the video was called. Usually that's about a 45 minute ride, but obviously him being him, he was able to get there in 20 minutes and it went a little viral, and basically now Colorado has a arrest warrant out for him. Now the way that the laws work, because he's in Texas now, I don't think they can just run in there and grab him. I think what can happen though is he can get busted by, you know, the Texas police, hold him, and then I think there's like a certain amount of time that they can hold him for Colorado, and then Colorado would have to pick him up. Now usually, because I was doing a little research online, usually they don't go through that trouble, but because he is who he is, he's kind of like a bigger YouTuber, sometimes they choose those kind of people to make examples out of, which would suck for him. Because I mean, some of you guys out there, you guys probably gotten speeding tickets, you guys have probably gotten in pretty bad trouble for speeding. Now whatever you went through, times it by like 100, and that's pretty much what he'll have if they throw the book at him. So not good for him. And yeah, this whole situation's kind of gotten the bike community a little bit torn. When I say torn, I mean mostly people are actually siding with Gixxer Brah, saying that there's worse things going out there in the world. The cops shouldn't be wasting their time for somebody speeding. That whole argument is debatable, but that's not why I'm here talking to you guys. What I'm here to talk to you guys about is kind of the implications of what this means for newer dudes coming up, pretty much like myself, and how to navigate this whole high adrenaline motovlog YouTuber stuff. I mean, essentially we are like posting crimes if we're speeding, which I'm not speeding, but posting videos like that and then releasing it on our YouTube channels. You know, we are kind of self-incriminating ourselves. And we've seen this before. If you guys have ever heard of Ghost Rider, he was somebody, I think in Sweden, who was quite the crazy writer. What's up, brother? And he got busted. But yeah, they were able to find him, and I think he did a little time in jail. I forget how much time he did, but and so yeah, what does this mean for YouTube now? In the end, I think this is just the perfect example of something we've seen like a million times, where any fun and illegal thing to do, once you start getting too big, you know, the law will come after you. And that's the same way for everything. And that's another funny thing I'm seeing a lot of people talk about, like, oh, no face, no case, where that only works, honestly, for so many different scenarios. There's phone GPS data. I mean, he's admitted that he's making money off of AdSense, so Google has his information, AdSense has his information. You know, it's not all too hard for the government, if they really want to find out who you are, to find out who you are and where you've been. And if people are wondering, like, if the information that the police put out is actually his information, you know, like his actual name, you can kind of tell in his most recent video, like the tone of his voice, that I really do think it is him. I don't think they just named off the wrong guy. And so yeah, they know who he is. They probably know where he is too, unless he's using like a fake alias or fake name for everything. I also see a lot of comments now saying don't stop, just keep running. If they identify your bike or whatever and they start tailing you, just run, don't ever stop. I guess it sounds cool in your head, but the thing is, they're not gonna have to do that. A lot of times, if it's somebody that the cops really want, what they'll do is they'll just get all your information, they'll find out where you live, they'll wait like a week or two, and then they'll just like show up at your house, and you won't have time to get on your bike or run. And that's what they'll do if they're like really dead set on getting him. Again, he's in Texas, so it is kind of a weird thing. Like, he could theoretically just not get caught until like the statute of limitations are up, and then just go back to Colorado if he wants to go back to Colorado for whatever reason. But until then, it'd probably be wise for him to just stay out of Colorado for a minute. I think the thing that sucks for him now is a couple of things. One, people know who he is now. His full name, his age, like I said, is out there. He's also probably a little nervous because, like I also said earlier, like a lot of people think, oh, well, no face, no case, which, like, sure, like if you're like a nobody and you don't post any of your stuff online, you're riding around speeding and you've like got all your identifying markers, your skin color, your tattoos covered right off, and the police can't catch you, then theoretically, yeah, you could get away, but that's not what's happening here. If you do want to be known as that kind of guy, like the Gixxer Brah, where you're just full sending it all the time, which I don't necessarily recommend, it would probably be best to not put your full information on any social media site. I'm talking no AdSense, no TikTok money, because I think to get paid on TikTok TikTok, after a certain point, you have to kind of put all your information in there. Shut off your phone, put it in one of those little faraday bags so people can't track you. Basically, you have to operate like a criminal. But the thing is, long term, I do think it will probably get tiring to live like that. And this is coming from somebody who hides their face too. I do it for different reasons. I'm just saying, one of the biggest things that people say once they kind of make it a little bit is they hate the fame part of it. And yeah, the only way to kind of dodge that is preemptively from the very beginning, not really showing who you are. I just wanted to make that clear. This is not really to hide from the government. I mean, if the government really wanted to find me, it wouldn't be that hard to figure out who I am. I mean, bank records, like everything you do, it's all tracked. You can track it all digitally. We live in a digital world, so it's not too hard. At the end of the day, I do hope he gets this all sorted out and then he can start doing what he loves to do again, which is ride. Because a little speeding, sure, like, I mean, the cops are probably not going to try to track you down on YouTube, but the second you make it your whole identity and you're doing some crazy stuff, it's almost like you're putting a spotlight on yourself. Then it's like, I don't really blame them for trying to find you. You know, you're almost asking for it. Have fun. If you want to be on the run, like Gixxer Brah is right now, I mean, then go ahead and keep doing that kind of stuff. It's not really going to be one of those things that bothers you when you're coming up. It's going to be more of a problem down the line where if you do pop off, you're going to have all this footage of your crazy adventures from like the past year or two, and that's going to be all evidence, which again, no face, no case. But again, it's like you're going to have to go to court. You're going to have to go through this whole process, which is just going to stress you out. Even if you think you're going to win, it's just money and time and an unnecessary amount of brain cells being used. So don't shine a big spotlight on yourself. This is like criminal education 101. I guess all we can do now is just see what happens. Are they going to get him? Is he going to get away? Are they just going to forget about this whole thing? Or are they going to try to make an example out of him? I hope not, because I mean, he doesn't seem like an evil dude. He just seems like a dude who's trying to have fun, even if the way he's having fun is, yeah, I'm curious to see what happens. What do you guys think about the whole Gixxer Brah situation? Let me know. Follow the socials, and that's about it. Bye-bye.